Welcome to week 41 of the 52-week art journal journey. I'm Melinda, and I'm here to encourage you to reclaim your creativity and establish a healthy habit of creative self-care with my simple form of art journaling. There has been a lot of watercolor mixing and beautiful blob painting going on here this week. If you missed last week's video, you will want to hop back to see what I'm talking about. I enjoyed the pumpkins so much I made more, and then some more, and more. Some of which you may have seen if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook. If you don't yet, find the links in the description when we're done. I decided to branch out too, and my daughter joined me. The first experiment I tried with the new set of inexpensive local dollar-ish store watercolors did not in any real way reflect what I had originally had in my mind. And that's okay. We had fun. Like I always say, our art journals are a safe place to experiment and express ourselves without fear of what others will think. Don't worry about the outcome. Get lost in the process. I'll figure out what I set out to do some other time. And I figured if I was enjoying the blobby thing so much and finding it so therapeutic to paint the blobs, you may also want to enjoy some more ideas of how you can transform watercolor blobs into other interesting things. Though you could also do something like this. Lay down some blobs of water and then some color and just see where it takes you. But at least for now, we are back to blobs. If you don't want to make them into something like pumpkins or the two other ideas coming up, you could use blobs or whatever else you want for color mixing exploration. All of these blobs were made with just 3 colors. A red, a yellow, and a blue. Have fun, play with color, make your colors into other things, or not. Nora and I enjoyed another Andrea Nelson beautiful blob idea. We weren't making pumpkins, and I wasn't thinking fall palette, and I had lots of colors that I don't usually work with, that I haven't had available to work with my typical Basic 8 Crayola set. Like that, this many-colored set is about as inexpensive as you can get, because it's important to me to show you that it doesn't have to cost a lot of money to reclaim your creativity. I find this blob making more therapeutic than I expected. I love the color mixing too. And the casual, rounded, wonky shapes are so relaxing. So relaxing. The only problem is getting into flow and running out of page. What are some things that you enjoy that could last longer? Personally, I would love more art time and summer. What are some of the things in your life that never feel long enough? What would life be with more of it? Would there be a point that it would be too much? And what do you think about the thought that you can't really appreciate something if you don't know the lack of it? That's what we will be journaling about this week. Things we enjoy, that we love, that we can get lost in, that bring us pleasure, make us feel good in some way, but don't last. Nothing in life lasts forever. How can we make the most of the best? And in doing so, carry some of that goodness forward with us. It's one of the values of art making. When we take the time to do things that fill us up, we can better do all the other things we need to do. We can better love and care for the people in our lives with grace. Don't let too many things take up too much of your creative self-care time. But it's true. None of us has unlimited art time. And when watercolor is slow to dry, we may need to speed things up with a hairdryer. I don't find it ideal. And when you have wet puddles, you have to be even more careful. But as we do, we roll with it. Check out these cute little spiders and their big personalities. I have a lot of fun when I get to do art with my daughter. Who's someone you could share art making with? I have one more blob transformation idea to share with you, and I would love to see what your creativity could come up with. If you decide to share anything on social media, tag me. I am Melinda Van Rye on Instagram, and I've also started a new Instagram to focus just on my creative self-care content, better.with.art. I would love to see you over there too. If you'd like to share in a smaller, safe environment, my private art journal journey Facebook group is the perfect place to be encouraged and encourage others on this journey. To join, sign up with your email at the link in the description. I will be back next week with another small art and journaling prompt. In the meantime, enjoy playing with watercolors. Mix colors, make blobs, transform blobs, whatever works for you. You can also check out past prompts for more inspiration. I so appreciate the opportunity to encourage you to reclaim your creativity and establish a healthy habit of creative self-care. I thought my mushrooms looked a little blah. There was just way too much white space on this page. So I mixed and added a little more color. Remember to take time for creative self-care this week and every week.